Hi, class. Okay, this week we are going to talk about another one of my favorite topics. This is types and settings of libraries. But now, of course, I'm just going to start with the one that you might not actually be working in a traditional library. It's fine too. Doesn't matter. That's a specific type of place that you might be, not a library. But when you think about what's in libraries, the range of possibilities that you have, it is phenomenal. I mean, I am one librarian, and I have worked in a law library, a map library, public libraries, academic libraries, other special libraries. Yeah, and now my job is I'm the executive director of this organization that we serve all types of libraries within 12 counties around us. So it's about 300 of them. And that's specials, schools, academics, publics. If it's a library, if it's anywhere near a library, we're there for them. So it has been so interesting. So many great things are available for you. So when you think about where you might want to go when you leave Simmons, a lot of choices, of course. Now, you might be thinking, I definitely want to be a tax librarian. I want to go work for big businesses and help them to archive all their tax materials. Sounds super. That'll be exciting for you. And that's great. That is definitely a job. A lot of big insurance companies hire librarians. And that's okay. Definitely, be planning that now. Look at some job ads now so that, I mean, hopefully you're not quite ready there. You're not quite ready to apply yet, but you want to know what they are looking for, because if in 2 years, what you find out they were looking for was 2 years of this skill, you've got time. But keep open to things. So when I went to library school, when I first started, I was going to be an itinerant catalogger, wandering the countryside, cataloging books for people. I don't know. I thought it was a thing. Sounded interesting. And I got to school and discovered I hate cataloging. It is dumb. I do not like it. And I do have great respect for people who enjoy it and do it well, because there are still some needs for catalogs. And then I thought I was going to be an archivist, because that also seemed really fun. And then I discovered that, again, well, first of all, I don't like dust. It makes me sneeze. And looking through boxes that are essentially just pieces of very boring paper, dull. Didn't care for that. I did work in the map library. That was fun. Oh my gosh, I found one map that was a naval attack map for the original 13 colonies. It was a British map. It was so exciting. So I'd spent a lot of time talking to the librarians there to see, what can I do to make myself a better candidate and move up. And they were like, well, everybody wants these jobs, so you have to wait for somebody to die, because otherwise no one ever leaves. Like, oh, okay, I don't have that kind of time. Then I decided I wanted to be employed. Employed is the best kind of librarian. I interviewed with, a couple of interesting corporate libraries. I interviewed at a newspaper library. They said, oh, we're very interested in your management experience, because the first day that this person starts the job, they're going to have to lay off half the staff in the library. And I was like, oh, doesn't that sound fun? I didn't get hired. You never know. I ended up working in public libraries for a long time, and that, as it turns out, was perfect for me. That was great. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. Now I work in I work with academic libraries. It's different. I like it a lot too. So I don't know. I think maybe the moral of this is there are a lot of good places that you can land. Keep your options open. Don't narrow yourself too much. And I know when you're at Simmons and they may make you start on the archive track and all that. I mean, sure, I couldn't expertly say that it's not worth it, but if you think you're interested in archives, but you don't know that you want to devote yourself to archives, maybe take some archive classes and don't get on the track and just see what works for you. If you want to be a little bit more flexible, some more flexibility in classes might be good for you. You don't have to know. It's okay. You don't have to know. Do your best. Take some interesting stuff. get some skills. There you go. Now you're hireable. All right. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.